Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to day 21 of the Pet Lovers Summit. My name's Iena SpiritWalker, and I have some very special guests here with me today. The founders of Furvivors, Horse Rescue and Animal Sanctuary, Lakin and JoJo Schultz. And the name of today's episode is Be a Hero to My Heroes. Lakin and JoJo Schultz are co-founders of Furvivors, a non-profit horse rescue and animal sanctuary. They are 100% donation funded and volunteer operated. Together, this mother-daughter team have been rescuing animals their entire lives. With a combined 35 years of animal advocate experience, it was not until they went to a livestock auction during COVID that they realized the need for a horse rescue and sanctuary. They rescued a neglected, emaciated carriage horse, and only months later, a troubled, overworked OTTB came into their life. Only 5 months later, they rescued a pregnant mare from a kill pen in Oklahoma. It was after this that they decided to turn their passion for animal kindness into an official nonprofit for animal welfare with focus on horses, and especially disposable draft horses. They also opened their barnyard to all animals in need, in turn educating humans through their stories of rescue, rehab, and raise. Lakin and JoJo, two of my favorite people on the planet. Hi, you guys. Welcome to the Pet Lovers Summit.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Okay, my beautiful people. So, well, I actually have a question from your bio. What does OTTB mean?
OTTB is an off-track thoroughbred.
Okay, off-track thoroughbred. Okay, all right, all right. And I understand that you have some visual aids to show us today.
Right, so I have a horseshoe from a buggy horse and then a normal horseshoe.
Speak up, love.
This is a normal horseshoe versus a buggy horseshoe.
Okay.
And the main difference is having the extra metal nubs on them to be kind of like brakes for the horses that a normal horse doesn't have because they're never on the road. And they're completely different sizes, and both of these shoes were on one horse.
Wow. Wow, that looks really uncomfortable. And can you like show them to the camera sideways maybe or something so we can see the extra metal? Because I can't really. Okay. All right. Those are the, ew. Okay, I see them now. All right. Awesome.
Yeah, and here's another one, if you can see down.
Okay.
That really big bar.
Yes.
They put, I don't know if you can see that. There.
Yeah, I can see that perfectly. Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah, these go on carriage horses that are used on the road, and up here it's really,
yeah,
supposed to be like brakes for them.
Okay.
I mean, it's one thing during the daytime on normal weather, but imagine that in pouring down rain and you know, snow, slush when they're used.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. That sounds awful. So just to give you guys a little bit of background, those of you who are watching, so JoJo and Lakin, they are my local hometown heroes. They live in, are you guys considered Chester County, Pennsylvania? Okay. And I started working with them actually right before I started working on the summit, and I haven't been over in a while because the summit has been taking up a lot of my time. But I knew that you guys would love them, and I wanted you guys to have an opportunity to meet them and actually to be their hero. So I wanted to learn, like, how did you guys come about? Like, what was the first thing that you guys did that really, I mean, let's see, it says you went to a livestock auction during COVID. That was the first thing that you guys did that really started opening your eyes for the need?
Yeah. There's an auction house in Lancaster, which is, 20 minutes away from us. And we went there on Monday, and we always knew that it was there, but we never attended.
Okay.
And we fell in love with a draft horse And when we pulled him, we rescued him. And when we got him home, we realized, I mean, aside from the visual that he was clearly underweight, he was emaciated. He was basically a bag of bones. But how many pounds? I mean, 600 pounds underweight, roughly, is what the vet anticipated. And he's a Percheron, and they are generally approximately 2,000 pounds. He's, how tall is he? 17 pounds. And he's huge. He's a huge, huge horse. When we had everyone come in and look at him, you know, the vet, the farrier, the dentist, we discovered he had a horrible, horrible case of canker. And on
canker sores in the mouth?
On his foot.
Okay, all right.
Do you want to talk a little bit about what that is? It's kind of like an abscess that goes to like the next level. So it's just like a giant hole in his hoof that just keeps opening, and it kind of destroyed a whole portion of his bone down by his hoof, and it was like cut off, so we had to take boots for him. We had to wrap his foot like every day for, what was it, 6 months. 6 months. Every day we had to do a fresh wrapping on his foot. And it's, you know, we had 2 farriers come out, and they were both so, they didn't know what canker was. It was so bad, and it went to canker from an abscess because it was left untreated.
Yeah.
And you know, it could have been saved. And what happened was that part of his coffin bone was eaten away, and then on top of that, we feel, and what we were told from the doctors, is that he developed a really bad case of arthritis up his leg and to his knee. It's just all part of, you know, neglect of what happened and what was allowed to happen to him. So I don't know, we just learned, you know, through that process of what happens to the horses that are taken to auction, and sadly, especially during COVID. You trace back his, you were able to trace back where he came from and what he did, which was, I was able to trace back about 1 year where he was right before he was at auction, and he was doing like carriage rides in like northern Pennsylvania.
Carriage rides? Okay. Right. Can't quite hear you, love. You gotta speak up. Use your big girl voice. You got it.
I found a couple pictures of him doing carriage rides that he just looked really bad. He was very underweight in the pictures, and he looked really sad, and like he just didn't want to be there. But besides that, we don't know much about him.
Right.
Before that, right.
And what's his status now?
Now he is kind of like the godfather of the farm. He looks over everybody. He kind of took our 2 yearlings under his wing and really like protects them. And they're his own babies, pretty much. He's thriving.
He has recovered.
He has totally recovered. His foot, it took a good probably 9 months to safely grow out, because it takes forever for that to grow out.
It does. Yeah, they're awful.
Yes. But the doctors gave him a clean bill of health on the foot. Finally, we got his weight where it needed to be. His teeth, amazingly, the dentist says he has a great set of choppers. And they, you know, we guesstimate him to be about 20 years old.
Wow.
And yeah, we call him the Godfather. We call him Big Papa. But his given name, she named. What did you name him? I named him Caravaggio, but I just call him Gio.
Gio. I thought that's who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's who we're talking about.
He's so big. Oh my gosh.
He is massive.
Yeah, he is massive. And I'm learning so much from you guys too. It's just been amazing. And I have to say, I know that animal abuse and neglect happens, but also it's not something I've really dived into. And just from the little bit that I'm learning about you guys, and I know people are now finding you because you're listed as a horse rescue. So people are calling you with these really phenomenally urgent situations that you guys jump on immediately. And I was wondering if you could tell us about the most recent trio that you guys went to rescue. I'm not promising I'm not going to cry again, because I was bawling like a baby, you guys, when I was on the phone with JoJo and she told me this story, but you guys need to hear this.
I was doing barn work on a Friday and I got a call about these 3 horses that this man found. He was, I guess, working on this plot of land that was supposed to be developed, and these horses weren't supposed to be there and they were supposed to be taken care of before this happened. And he gave us a call and said that there were 3 there. One of them looked sort of healthy. The other one had like a tumor, and then the third one was extremely thin and couldn't move their one leg. So we literally got right in the car with the trailer and went to where this was. And they were pretty much just left there. They were abandoned in like a paddock with a tiny shed and no water or food or anything. They were just like left there to kind of be.
That's terrible. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the one horse had a broken foot that she broke again.
The x-rays showed it was probably broken a total of 3 times.
Oh my God.
And unfortunately we had to put her down and pass her over the Rainbow Bridge because she just was going through so much pain trying to keep up with the injury that her body wasn't gaining any weight and she was suffering in so many other ways. So they just figured it wasn't best to help her with that. And the other one, this pretty gray horse, we honestly didn't think would have much of a chance just because of how he looked. He had this big like lump on his ear. Well, his ear was practically dead, and he just had like this big cancerous tumor. And luckily the vet was able to help him with that. And he's currently in recovery right now.
Yes.
Which is really great for him, and we're hoping that goes well.
Did he lost his ear then, right? Because he had like this neglected cancerous tumor that just grew and literally killed his ear.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And where is he?
He's still at the hospital. Kind of just through, like being watched and making sure he's good. And the third horse, the man who actually called us to help them, he took the third one with him for his daughter for a present, pretty much. And he's this super cute little like Palomino quarter horse. And he is much happier now. He's in a safer environment, and we are hoping that once this other horse with the cancer recovers, that we can put them back together and they can be in the same place again.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I'm sorry. I'm so happy because it's happy to get Frankie and Jack back together. We'll be,
they've been through enough. They need each other.
Yeah,
that's amazing. And this is just from what I've observed of you guys. This is just something that you guys do. You just drop everything you're doing, you go help them, you get them all the medical care that they need, you house them if you need. You do have animals who are also residents at Furvivors as well, and I know as you rehab them, you rehome them. But this is something that cannot be cheap. I know. And you guys are 100% donation funded. Is that right?
Right. Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay.
100.
Oh my gosh.
100.
Okay.
Yep.
100%. And Oh, can you tell everybody about he's kind of my favorite, Bubbles. Can you tell everybody about Bubbles?
Yep, this back here is we kind of manifested him through
Okay.
artwork that we got like a month before. And so Bubbles just happened on a whim. Right, like 2 days before Christmas. We were at a farm helping another sister rescue, checking in on some horses that they had in quarantine. And you were actually talking to his mama. And I heard this little baby moo, and I'm like, where? And it's pitch black in this barn. And I found Bubbles, and I inquired, and I said, what are you doing with the little calf? And they said, well, we're not sure, but the meat sale is on Monday, like what, 2 days after Christmas. And I said, no, what can we have him? And they said, well, I mean, if you want. And we literally put this baby cow in the back of her truck, and she has an SUV. So if you look at our Instagram or her TikTok, whatever, there's photos of him in the back of her truck. And we were driving home, and she's like, Mom, it looks like he's chewing bubble gum. And I said, yeah, doesn't it? And then Bubbles just came about with the bubble gum. And there he is.
He is such a little beam of sunshine over there. He's just happy and hopping sideways and playing with balls. And and I know he definitely will not fit in the back of your SUV anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
To go back to Geo.
Yeah.
Geo and him are like, I don't know. It's the crazy.
Oh, cool.
Geo takes in the babies. We don't know why, but we tried to put Bubbles in with another herd in a different paddock, and he just fussed and fussed and fussed. And we put him back in with Geo. He's happy as a little bee now with his Geo. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So cute.
That's so awesome.
It really
Oh
is.
my gosh. Well, I'm so excited for you guys to share your story today, and to really just allow all the animal lovers who are watching today assist you in any way that they can. And the reason that I say that, you guys, is because they are 100% donation funded. And what we're going to do is, first of all, Jojo and Lakin, what is your website? How can people find you?
Our website is furvivors.org.
Sweet. Okay, furvivors.org. And all the information, you guys, is going to be below, as you know by now. And also, there are donations by PayPal. You can pay as much as you want, and you can fill in your own amount. We have Patreon, which is a monthly membership program. And also there's an Amazon wish list. So they put together some needs. There's also toys, and probably, do you also have things for the barn as well that you guys need on your Amazon wish list if you really want to physically buy something for the farm? And I think, and all that stuff's below, you guys, and this is your opportunity to be a hero to my heroes. These two beautiful people are doing so much for so many animals, and now is your chance. Okay. Oh, and you guys had one little thing that you wanted to say is happening that you can't really talk about.
So we have a really exciting announcement that we can't say the specifics of, but if you watch Lakin's Instagram and TikTok, the announcement will be coming up we hope by mid-August at the latest, possibly sooner in July.
Okay.
But we're under a hush-hush contract that we can't say what it is, but it's going to be a really exciting story about two of our residents at the farm. And we are so thrilled about it. We've been working on it for months. And we would love for everyone to just please follow along and watch for it. It's a cute, really cute little story.
Awesome. Okay, so you guys stay tuned for that special announcement. And I wanted to give you guys an opportunity. One last thing. Right now, it's my understanding that you guys are actually renting a farm in the Chester County, Pennsylvania area, and you're actually looking for a new space. So can you tell, maybe there's an angel out there that has a space that you guys need that's absolutely perfect. What are you looking for? What do you need? What area is it? Let's throw it out there and see what the universe brings you back.
Yes, so if we can talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
We right now, we are at capacity where we are. And we love where we are. We love our location. Our landlords are awesome. They're amazing people. They're so generous and giving. But for example, you know, we literally just yesterday, I was out on another call to look at a horse in Lancaster that needs a place to go, but we just don't have the room. Last week,
You're at capacity. Okay.
Capacity. She was called last week about some folks that need to rehome some ducks. We were once called about some folks that had a skunk stuck in their swimming pool. Not that we would take a skunk, but it's just things like that, like a lamb or a goat or chickens. We have, sadly, people that give bunnies for Easter.
No.
Home. And where we are, we're limited to equine. Our landlord was gracious and allowed us to have the calf, but we want to open the barnyard to every farm animal. So
yes.
We are looking for something with acres and acres and acres of land. I mean, 50, 100 acres or more would be.
And a pond for the ducks, of course.
And a pond for the ducks. And
obviously.
Trails for the horses and trees for the cats to climb. That's
manifest, baby. Yeah. Okay.
Right. And we are open to location, you know, somewhere, I mean, even in like the tri-state area, we're okay to move and to, you know, open the idea and
right.
Way, so to speak.
Right. And I just want to throw out there too, that you guys are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So if there's somebody out there that wants to gift you guys with their property, this is a tax deductible donation, you guys. If you don't know somebody, find out who does. Let's spread the love and get these people the support that they need, because they are doing such amazing work. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being part of the Pet Lovers Summit. You guys check out all the links below and all the amazing ways that you can help Furvivors, Animal and Horse Rescue. Okay, you guys, take care.
Thank you, Iena. Thank you so much.